The No Fake channel, checking in. On today's episode of the Supplement Review, I am going over what casein protein is, how it compares to whey protein, and how you would incorporate a casein protein into your diet, specifically why you would want a casein protein as well. The whole time I'm going to be going over this discussion topic, I'm going to be reviewing from NutraBio.com their casein protein, specifically their strawberry ice cream flavor. Before we get started, comment below which protein and which protein flavor you're currently using and enjoying. If this happens to be your first time to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. On this series, I simply review a supplement on every episode to help you decide if it is right for your fitness goals, your health needs, and most importantly, that hard-earned money. I'm going to keep today's discussion high level so that you can get the information, and if you are interested in diving down into the weeds, I'll drop it in the description below. I'll put links to more involved discussion points to help you, if you really want to know all about whey protein and casein protein. But milk gets broken down essentially into two different protein types. Whey protein, which you're probably familiar with, it's what's made up of most of the protein powders out there, and whey protein digests quickly, typically in under 45 minutes. It tends to be a really good protein, especially whey protein isolate, which has a bioavailability of like 110 and upwards depending on the quality. And people love whey protein isolate because it's a great post-workout protein shake for that fast digestion. Conversely, casein protein digests over a 4-hour window. A 4-hour window. And people love it for a number of reasons. One of the biggest reasons is as a nighttime protein. So before they'll go to bed, they'll shoot down some casein protein to get that long, even digestion window while they sleep to help build up all of those gains and make sure that their muscles are full of all those great amino acid nutrients throughout the night. Another reason people like to take casein protein is if they are traveling and they want to put down a protein, but they don't necessarily want that fast absorption. They want to kind of use it as a meal substitute, so they want that slower, longer digestion window. With that quick synopsis, let's go over this, what looks like a delicious strawberry ice cream flavor from NutraBio.com. And then I'll talk about how I've used casein protein, and then my final thoughts both on the flavor and casein protein as a whole to help you decide, hey, if it's something you want to incorporate into your supplementation routine. So let's go over it. NutraBio.com, one of the top, if not the top, leading supplement providers for label transparency. Before I even get to the label, I want to go over the back. No fillers, no excipients, no protein spiking, no proprietary blends, no inferior caseinate, no added sugar, no gluten or BSE, TSE, no maltodextrin or dextrose, no banned substances, no artificial flavors, no hidden ingredients, full label disclosure. So one 2-pound bottle is going to yield 27 servings, one serving, one scoop, 33.14 grams. Yep, they go down to the 100th of a gram. That's the kind of accuracy they have. One serving, 120 calories, delivering 1 gram of fat, 2 grams of carbohydrates, only 1 gram of sugar, and then 25 grams of casein protein. So let's pop the top and see how this tastes. This thing was deep in there, man. Every time I go to mix some protein on my desk, it becomes a complete mess. It becomes it becomes like a trap house over here. It's ridiculous. Look at this, my hand, my pants, my desk. Every time, it ceases to amaze me. Okay, it's like LeBron James going in and chalking up his hands beforehand. So full disclosure, I always mix my protein supplements with water for 100% transparency. Why? If it tastes good in water, it's going to obviously taste good with anything you mix it. If you're throwing in a banana, if you're throwing in milk, if you're throwing in chocolate milk, or even almond milk. I have put in here 12 ounces, and I actually use 2 scoops because, hey, listen, I got to get that food in. I got to get that gains in. And one of the things I want to mention before I give this thing a super wicked hard shake is the fact that casein protein does take longer to mix. A lot of people get used to those whey protein isolates that mix super easy. I will say if you're gonna mix a casein protein, you need to do two things. Have an agitator. I have a whisking ball. Have an agitator of some sort. Obviously a blender is best. And then make sure that you are giving it a nice long shake, probably for 30 seconds or even 45 seconds to fully blend up.
One hour later.
That's good. You get a very nice light strawberry flavor with a creamy ice cream finish. Really, really good. Actually mixed much better than I thought it was going to mix. Maybe because I have got like 3/4 of a scoop dumped here on my desk that isn't in the bottle, but overall it mixed really well. Tastes solid. Definitely tastes like a strawberry ice cream, like that creamy strawberry ice cream, not overly sweet. What a lot of people will do is pick up a casein protein in order to mix and match with their normal whey protein that they use. How does it work? So if you're gonna finish your workout, you want that fast digesting protein, you go with the whey protein. If you're right before bed and you want that long digestion window to maximize all those gains and make sure you're feeding those muscles throughout the night, you go with the casein protein. And then for any other time of the day, you do a scoop of each in order to get an even 4-hour window with the digestion quickly up front with the whey, and then the long digestion with the casein. A lot of people have done that. I've done that in the past. And I will say, just full disclosure, what I typically do now is I get a protein blend. If you've been a subscriber to this channel, you know I am a huge fan of NutraBio's Muscle Matrix, which is an isolate casein blend. I think it's 55% isolate, 45% casein. And you don't have to actually do the mixing. I know a lot of people love to get these casein protein and do their own mixing, but as you can see by how I mix my protein, the less bottles I have to open, the better. And I just happen to enjoy the convenience of the protein blend, that Muscle Matrix protein blend for me, because I do tend to be fairly lazy with it, and the blends just end up being a great anytime protein. I will say if you are interested in NutraBio's casein protein, it comes in 4 flavors. One serving, if you buy their 5-pound container, comes down to like $1.05 per scoop. And that is with my code NOFATE24777. The second 7 is for savings. That does equal out to 4.05 cents per gram of protein, which is right around what you should be paying for a high quality, and I do mean high quality protein that has 100% transparent label. And at the end of the day, you're probably better off spending a bit more money to make sure you're getting the quality goods that your body really wants. It's important that you don't get ripped off, but it's also important that you get what you pay for. And with NutraBio, what's on the label is 100% in the bottle. Hey, if you got any questions regarding casein protein, whey protein, or Muscle Matrix, the blended protein of whey and casein, hey, drop them in the comments below. I'll get all your questions answered as best I can. And if you are interested in more detailed information regarding how milk is broken down into whey and casein and some of the digestion rates of casein protein, I'll put links in the description of this video so you can get as far into the weeds as you can handle. If you've come this far in the video, please give this video a like and hit the subscribe button. Frankly, it's time for me to clean up my desk, which is way filthier than it was before. As usual, thank you for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back. This channel is dedicated to my life as a father of 2 wonderful children, and it centers around health, fitness, and all of the tricks and tribulations that I go through to try to be a great parent to my children and still accomplish my own personal goals.